come, Danny. Does it hurt to walk on the Does it hurt to walk on the rocks there?
Look.
What?
Look.
Yeah, the cows.
Baby.
The baby cows are over there, that's right. Come, let's go. Gonna go down to the field. Are you coming? Mommy's inside. Yep, I'm filming.
Why?
Because I'm making another video for our channel.
What do you mean?
Making a video for the Swedish Homestead channel.
So we can watch the video you make?
Yeah, you can watch it. When it's done, you can watch it. Then you're coming? Gonna head down to the field. It's like not easy to share it, and obviously I have the freedom to share it or not to share it. But I want to share it because this is a real channel that shows the real problems. And you know, sometimes it was quite hard because we were just one among many farmers who just did maybe a more unique thing in showing what we were doing in videos. And sometimes you can get this feel that people lift you up on this, you know, wow, everything he does is amazing, everything looks amazing. But you know, people want to come here and they expect this dream and all of that, but it's not like that. There are many other farmers who do amazing jobs, and it is not fun to share things like that, but they're part of it. Say that again?
You have to wait for the deers to come and shoot him so you can eat him.
Yeah, you can hunt deer here from the tower over the field here, and then
this one
even this way. So here we ended up on a hunting tower. Today's pretty much still going to be an update on what happened, one thing that happened during that break. So you guys know that I started to kind of shift the focus of my business a little bit this last winter from producing eggs and stuff for customers directly. I started to hatch chicks, several hundred a month, and started to sell over 100 hatching eggs per week with my breast breeding flock, and that was about 50 females, and I had originally 6 breeding roosters, but then it turned into 5, and I moved those chickens behind the cows, 4 days behind the cows. It worked really great. Did a 24-hour mob grazing with the cows, and then 4 days behind the cows, the chickens would move to the exact same spot. So that system worked super great. Then I came up here to the spot right here that I filmed before. Right here, down the field. You can't see that so well here right now, but there is a lot of underbrush there, a lot of trees and small suckers and shoots that prevented me from putting up my electric netting. You even have this whole part here with ferns and stuff. It was just very hard to put the electric netting up here. So what I did then was in the daytime I opened up this electric netting and I allowed these chickens to free range completely, so they would actually go all the way to the ends of the pastures to scratch the cow manure and all of that. And that worked fine for a few days, and then one day we came home quite late, came down here to shut the chickens at 11 p.m. and that's still bright here in the summer, brightish where we live. And I got here and I thought there were not so many chickens in the chick shaw, but I didn't look so close. It was dark in the chick shaw. I just closed it up. Next morning I come back, and you know, there were 2 dead chickens laying out on the field. I saw that the next morning, but then I realized that my flock was pretty much half the size, and I looked, and there were probably 20 chickens gone, and 3 out of 5 breeding roosters were gone. Papa, yes, Ellie?
Can I go on down and then back up?
No, that's too dangerous.
Why?
We're gonna go down in a minute, okay?
I wanna go down.
Papa's just gonna finish talking real quick, and then no, wait, that's too dangerous. Ellie,
why
get away.
Dangerous?
If you fall, you can be dead or paralyzed. That's why.
But Papa, I'm gonna be careful.
No, not if I'm not there. This is an old big ladder.
And an old towel.
Yes. So about 20 of the chickens were gone, and then 3 out of 5 of the roosters were gone. And I closed up the chickens. I brought them back home, right to my house. And the next day, one of the roosters had a wing hanging down, so he was in a fight, and the other rooster kind of looked super stressed out. So the next day, that stressed out rooster actually fell over and died, probably of a heart attack, and now we have that rooster left with a broken wing, and pretty much our whole breeding has come to an end, and the chickens have stopped laying as well. So they're also old. You know, I've talked about this, that my breeding flock was already in their 3rd season, and I did that on purpose because I wanted really high quality. I wanted the birds that survived 2 years and did well to be in the breeding flock, so they weren't laying at crazy high rate anyways. But now, yeah, I just wanted to share that. You know, at night they were locked up. It was during the daytime that they free ranged, and I walked over the whole fields, and you know, so I lost probably 20-25 chickens from this small breeding flock, and I could find 2 or 3 that were dead, and not a trace of the other ones. No feathers on the ground. There was one spot where there were feathers that I could track a little bit, but otherwise there was nothing on the ground. Couldn't find them. Still not sure what really happened. I know that foxes, you know, we have been working with poultry. My dad has been working with poultry for...
Sit on him.
No, that's broken, Ellie. For 30 years. Since the 80s, my dad had chickens already, and we've had fox attacks, to be sure.
Opa's tower.
And yes, this is Opa's tower. And you know, they sometimes they carry them away and bury them somewhere and stuff like that. So it might have been a fox, but then some looked like a hawk, but a hawk would never come down and get so many. It was just quite confusing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It happened, but we're back at 0 with that. And it's you know, not super easy to share this kind of stuff. We also had with our last batch of chicks some issue with sickness now coming, and you know, it's like not easy to share it, and obviously I have the freedom to share it or not to share it, but I want to share it because this is a real channel that shows the real problems. And you know, sometimes it was quite hard because we were just one among many farmers who just did maybe a more unique thing in showing what we were doing in videos. And sometimes you can get this feel that people lift you up on this, you know, wow, everything he does is amazing, everything looks amazing. And obviously we don't want to show where we didn't clean and where there's all the chunk and where bad things happen, but you know, all the time on the daily videos. But you know, people want to come here and they expect this dream and all of that, but it's not like that all the time. You know, there are many other farmers who do amazing jobs, and it is not fun to share things like that, but they're part of it. I just want to give you guys this update. You deserve it. You have been following this channel and our family, our farm now for maybe some time, and just wanted to let you know what's going on here. This was one of the things that happened during this break. Among with other things, we actually had 7 baby geese, and now there are 3 left. 2 got entangled in the poultry netting and died. Justin Rhodes just, I think, suffered the same fate with one of his geese, and 2 others just died, and we don't know why. I mean, they were really healthy, doing super well, just growing strong, and then couples just stopped eating. It's part of it. You just have to get up and come back stronger, and we're just thinking of all we're gonna do here and how we're gonna do it. Want to say bye to the people?
Bye.
Ellie, say bye.
Bye.
You want to look in the camera?
Bye.
Then you want to say bye?
Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.